what he said last night in his concession speech, all right? Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's rock out. And we will be looking to cover Kamala Harris's concession speech. I believe that it's supposed to start in the next 37 minutes. So we're going to be on top of that, y'all.
Thank you very much. Wow. Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
And JD Vance, let me just tell you, Trump got the next 4. I think JD Vance got the next 4 and the next 8 after that. JD Vance is a savant. He is one of the most intelligent people. We got a hell of a lineup in the Republican Party, and JD Vance, Vivek Ramaswamy, Byron Donalds, Tulsi Gabbard, RFK. I consider him a Republican now. I'm sure that they're going to be cabinet members. I think that we have the toughest lineup of politicians that's actually willing to work for the American people. We are in the golden age in our lifetimes. I'm not sure that it's going to get any better than the next 12 years. The next 12 years will be exciting. It will be the golden age. This is boom town. We're going to make so much money, and we have to be very, very careful with how we leverage it, because I don't know what happens after that. But for the next 12 years, we are absolutely going to make history, and we're going to make more money than ever before, and we're going to close off our borders, and we're going to make this country great again.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Yeah.
And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body. I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have.
I'm going to be reading the Super Chats and Cash App shortly, y'all.
This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, we are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes, but it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great. Very proud of that.
The fact that they won a popular vote is insane to me. That means that this country was really fed up over what they experienced over the last 3.5 years.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And, winning the popular vote was very nice, very nice, I will tell you. It's a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good.
And this means that we'll actually be able to get something done, because now you don't have people blocking you and all of these other legislative branches that prevents you from being able to actually secure our borders, lower inflation, make sure that we pass legislation that benefits America, drill and leverage the resources that's right up under our feet in order to make this country great while paying down the deficit, making sure that we lower taxes so we can create American jobs, put the tariffs in place. Listen, I know China is one. Oh man, we got so much to talk about, y'all. If y'all not subscribed to the channel, you're missing out. We got so much to talk about. Listen, the Chinese automakers cannot destroy the American manufacturing economy anymore. They can't dump cheap steel over here. All of the steel workers, you're welcome. All of the American manufacturers, you're welcome. He's saving you. He's going to save you from your liberal husbands and your liberal wives that tried to tell you to endorse Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Sean Fain, you're no longer going to have a seat inside of the Harris-Biden administration White House. Your hopes are dashed. Sean Fain, president of the UAW, listen, I'm going to be calling people out left and right for the next month and a half, all the way up until January 20th. The next month and a half, I'm going to call out every single person that tried to absolutely destroy this country in order to benefit themselves. Sean Fain, president of the UAW, we saved your union from you. We saving your union from you. Yes, we are. Now we can get some stuff done. Now he ain't got to worry about all of the prevention from them giving him everything that he needs in order to secure our borders. Remember when they was fighting tooth and nail in order to prevent him from being able to secure our borders? Well, we ain't got to worry about that no more. We gonna get some stuff done this next 4 years.
And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan,
Shout out to my Ohioans.
Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much. And in those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races. And I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one of them. And sometimes we did 2 or 3 and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that, nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job, terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady.
His son looked just like him, except he's taller. Jesus, look how he's towering over my man that's sitting over to his right, or to his left, our right. That's crazy.
Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country. Can you believe that? Oh, no, she's done a great job, works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, there's Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great help. My father-in-law, Victor, is tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman.
Is he 6'8"? Is Barron 6'8"?
Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States, JD Vance.
Look at how his wife is looking at him. His wife is so proud of him. Hey, man, we getting back to the core of who we are. Traditionalism is back in style. Traditionalism, all these weirdos out here, we done with them. Traditional households is back in style. Welcome back to the 19 traditional times.
And his absolutely remarkable and beautiful wife, Usha Vance. And he is a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. And you know, the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people don't like to, sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. Which one? CNN, MSDNC? He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks fun. He's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it, and then he just goes in and absolutely obliterates them.
He did. The dude is a monster.
Say a couple of words.
Wow.
I'm actually excited for these people.
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America. And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice. I took a little heat at the beginning, but he was, I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to turn our country around, make it something very special. It lost that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's the greatest country and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now, we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. If we had to wait longer, I don't know. It was going bad, and it was going bad fast. We're going to have to seal up those borders, and we're going to have to let people come into our country. We want people to come back in, but we have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in legally.
And I don't know why that's such a difficult concept for people to process. We cool with immigration into the country, but we want the best and brightest, and we want them to come in legally because we want to vet them, and we want to make sure that that they're not emptying out prisons over there in Venezuela, and we getting the worst of people that's over here starting gangs. We running them up out of the country, man.
He also expressed my tremendous appreciation for Susie
Shout
and
out
Chris,
to all
the
the new
job
bag
you
chasers and
did.
Patreon members.
Susie, come here. Come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The Ice Maiden, we call her the Ice Maiden. Come here, Chris. Come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background. Come here, say something.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one, and he's a hell of a candidate, and he's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best team, and, of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Susan.
You know what's so dope about him is that he's not taking all of the credit for himself. He's spending all of his time acknowledging all of the people in order to make sure that he get them some shine and acknowledge the work that they did behind the scenes too.
Look at her, she's shy. I've never seen her be shy before. Susie, they're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very special. But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon. Now he is. Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. You know, he spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, and I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour, and it was burning like hell. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint that could withstand that kind of heat. And but I saw it come down and turn around. And it was, you know, it's like 22 stories tall, by the way. It looks a little smaller than that, but it's big. And it came down, and you saw all that fire burning. And I'm saying, only Elon can do this. It must be an Elon. And I tell the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone. I had the screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And that very important guy, one of the most important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again, so I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. And especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space-age movie or something. I put the phone down. Bad part, I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes, and he was holding. But this spaceship came down, and I saw those engines firing, and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash, and then I saw the fire pour out from the left side, and I put it straight, and it came down so gently, and then it wrapped those arms around it, and it held it, and just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see, and I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No, nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit North Carolina, they were really devastated, the water. This was a big water, as big as we've ever seen, water hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing. Fields became lakes, and the danger was unbelievable. And the people from North Carolina came to me and they said, would it be possible, at all possible, for you to speak to Elon Musk? We need Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink. Is that right? Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, It's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast, it was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives.
So basically, he was being presidential even when he wasn't the president of the United States of America. So while we were sitting there trying to figure out, and Kamala Harris was doing photo shoots, Biden was nowhere to be found. People was trying to apply for that little funky $700 while they was funding Ukraine, and Zelensky was getting blank checks. Trump was over there making phone calls to obviously the most powerful, to the Iron Man of our time, and said, hey, listen, man, we need you to get over there and make sure that these people can communicate. And he was taking care of business. And that's how we knew it was a big difference between the people that we were painting a picture of and we were marketing versus the people that was actually on the ground taking care of business. And so I would prefer in a disaster and economic times that are difficult. We got these ongoing wars all across the nation. That's bad. We continue to put money into NATO. I want somebody that actually represents my best interest. We don't even have to like each other 100% of the time, even though I think that he's a very much likable person. But I need somebody that represents my best interest. I ain't got time for all of that other foolishness. You know what I'm saying?